I'm Tania Campbell, the leader of the DA caucus, the previous executive mayor of Ekurhuleni. The current situation that we are sitting in is that there are no services to our residents. Services are collapsing. The money coffers have been emptied, and the fact of the matter is that the current government and the current mayor are not actually working. So that is the ANC and the EFF coalition. The motion that was brought into council is to vote the council, the executive mayor, current executive mayor out. We have brought in an adjustment or amendment to that motion. The amendment states that we should actually dissolve council because in no way or form is there absolute majority. And this is what we are sitting with in Ekurhuleni. So we are calling for fresh elections within Ekurhuleni to take place when the national and provincial elections take place, so we don't waste any of our taxpayers' money. But we feel strongly that let the residents speak. We have had enough of no service delivery. We have had enough of the ANC and EFF coalition, and it is time for change to happen. The change can only happen when there is a clear majority, there is a clear mandate to the officials within Ekurhuleni, and there is a vigorous change with getting the coffers settled within Ekurhuleni so that we can see service delivery within our communities.
So you guys are saying that now already that the motion is submitted that the mayor should be out. So what should happen in the meantime? How are you guys going to run the city if already majority of the house are saying they don't want the mayor in sitting, and you guys are suggesting that we wait for fresh elections when we're doing the national elections?
What usually happens in that case is that you then have an administrator to come and they do fresh elections. But why we are saying to run in concurrent with 29th of May is because you can call for fresh elections a day after once it has been proclaimed. So we are trying to not have that gap and that vacuum within the service delivery section. So if you plan it properly and the minister proclaims it, then we can have fresh elections quite immediately.
And then if that is not accepted and then the executive is out, who are you guys willing to compromise to work with in any of the parties sitting in council?
Well, the amendment that the ANC brought in now for executive system will take a couple of months to actually happen. Because in actual fact even longer, because what has to happen is you have to send it off to COCTA. COCTA has to assess the situation, then it goes through for proclamation, it has to be gazetted, but in between public participation also has to take place. So it's not an easy thing just to bring in an executive system which then becomes a proportional system. We will then assess the situation, but currently as it stands, the way that the ANC has ruined and wrecked our country, as the DA, we are not willing to be part of the government because if the ANC is in government, because it is just a pilferage and a maladministration from beginning to end.